Hello, everybody. This is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa.
And I am Latasha Blanton, also with the Real South Africa.
And you guys are welcome to sunny South Africa. If this is your first time, this is your opportunity to come with Phil Scott with his channel.
And they will be here on March 16th through the 25th, 2022. The cost does include the flight, most meals, and your domestic flight in country from Johannesburg to Cape Town. The cost is $5,500 per person sharing and $6,150 for a person wanting a single room.
Now, at this point, you don't need any extra shots. The only thing you need to do is have a negative COVID test prior to you leaving. And then, of course, upon departure, we will get you another COVID test. And then that's it. So that's really all you need. And, of course, a passport.
So no shots, no vaccines, no nothing. Just get to South Africa. We'll see you here.
So California civil rights regulator said it sued Tesla, they say, over claims of racial discrimination at the company's facilities in the state. They say after receiving hundreds of complaints from workers at the state's Department of Fair Employment and Housing, as they found evidence that Tesla's Fremont factory is a racially segregated workplace where black workers are subjected to racial slurs and discriminated against in job assignments, discipline, pay, and promotion, creating a hostile work environment. According to Kevin Kish, the agency's director, said in a statement. Now, the suit was filed Wednesday in Alameda County Superior Court. The agency said the complaint was immediately available on the court's website. But Tesla said in February 8th blog post before the suit was filed that the company would be asking the court to pause the case and take other steps to ensure the facts and evidence would be heard. So the agency is the state level equivalent of the better known U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, with a mission to protect Californians from unlawful discrimination in employment, housing, and accommodations. Now, they said the DFEH informed Tesla on January 3rd they had grounds to file a complaint. They said Tesla warned investors of the agency's investigation in the annual report it filed this week. Now, Tesla has faced numerous complaints and lawsuits from former workers at its Fremont plant about racial discrimination and sexual harassment in recent years. And many complaints never make it to the court because Tesla's full-time employees sign agreements requiring workplace disputes to be handled in closed-door arbitration. But in October, a black man who previously worked as a contractor for Tesla and complained about pervasive racism at the plant was awarded $137 million by the federal jury in San Francisco and believed to be the largest such verdict of its kind. The judge in the case signaled at the January hearing that he'll probably reduce the award but won't grant Tesla's request for a new trial. Now, I've been hearing this a lot and covered this about Tesla. Now, based off of what I've been hearing in multiple, that's why I say, okay. And I was even thinking at one point in time before I knew all this, right? Because that's why the deal is by me, since I report the news, I get things a little bit faster than maybe the majority of the black public, right? I mean, at one point in time, I thought about, oh, maybe, my wife will want something like that or whatever, But then once I start reading about all the racism that's going on, I say, hell no, because I have a policy. If you don't like my people, you're not getting my money. It's blatant. You're just not getting my money. Sorry, it's not happening. That Elon Musk, they say he comes from South Africa, but his people are the Dutch, right? From the Netherlands. And he's from the same lineage of people that have put my brothers and sisters in South Africa in apartheid. That's his people. Okay? And I never forgot that about him. He's from those lineage of white folks right there. So black folks, I see some of y'all, I got a Tesla. And look how they treat your people. So much so that the whole state of California is about to sue they behind on their racism in their plants and all of that. You never hear, even Elon Musk himself come out and saying, hey, all this stuff is going on in these plants. They say, I don't know what's going on with any of that, but that got to stop. They say, this is not how we run our company. He always on Twitter for everything else. He don't say nothing about it because when Elon Musk grew up, that was during the time of the apartheid government. Yes. So with that being said, he knows about how black people are treated in South Africa. He knows. So black folks, you should not be supporting Tesla. You shouldn't be buying a Tesla. Leave Tesla alone. If you got a Tesla, trade it in for something else. Say, look, I don't want this car. Here, get rid of it. Y'all can keep that car. I'm getting me something else. I don't want to deal with no company that my people are constantly filing lawsuits about? No. And it's really deep in how they doing it too. It's all levels that they saying. Listen, they even had to tell their investors, say, hey, look, we got this racism lawsuit or whatever. So black folks, that's what I would say. Don't buy a Tesla. I don't care if they want to give you one of them. I mean, at least for the black people that's on code. I know the lost black folks. I know, because listen, we got a division of black folks in America that's just, it don't matter what happened to black people. If massa give it to them, they'll take it. Listen, those kind of black people, they'll go on a plantation today. They one step from the plantation. They wish they was there. They say, well, shoot, man, at least on the plantation, I ain't got to worry about no rent. And I get some free food, and I get a place to stay, and shoot, man, some clothes, and I'm good. I ain't got to worry about that no more. They're justified being on the plantation. I mean, like I said, they one step above it now, a lot of them. But the only thing I can't stand about them is that all they do is come undermine, sabotage, and muddy the waters when black folks having some real conversation about empowerment or doing different things even throughout the world. So that's my position. I don't support Tesla. I would not buy a Tesla. And anybody that follow us, I will say don't support Tesla. It's an anti-black work practices there. They don't support black people. And so black people don't need to support them with our money. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about the situation with California suing Tesla. And rightfully so. They should sue Tesla. And like I said, we got to get serious about being on code with our money. Because to me, that's one of the worst areas that black people lack discipline, is an area where do you spend your money. Because if a person don't like you, if a company comes out and have anti-black sentiments, then that'd be the day you lose your money. I always tell people, look at the Jewish community. I respect the Jewish community because they don't put up with nobody talking crap about them, no matter who it is. If you insinuate something that they don't like, it's a consequence. If black folks would mimic what the Jewish community do when somebody cross us, let me tell you something. If somebody was being anti-Semitic in Tesla, they'll tell all Jewish people, don't you buy a Tesla? And Tesla couldn't, no. They'll run Tesla into the ground. We should do the same thing because we got more of the stroke in the culture than even the people do in the Jewish community. We do. You know what I'm saying? So let's do that. Punish anybody that's being anti-black. Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Google Play and Apple App Store. Colonization never ended in the white supremacist system. And as we see today, the colonization is in the mind. Now, those who have been enslaved and those who have been colonized, we're still dealing with the remnants of that through the colonization of the mind. Pick up my book, 7 Steps to Decolonize the Mind, and we will help deprogram you from the colonization that was put upon you by generations and generations of white supremacy. You can pick it up today on Amazon.com.